Hello, everybody. Welcome to Daniel Crane Reacts. Um, we're gonna start off with just basically a bonus. It's more that, uh, of course, you've probably seen by now. Epic Rap Battles came out with. They always come out with their presidential candidates. Epic Rap Battles, right? And they came out with Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. Um, and I watch all these. I've been watching these reactions because I like to see what other reactors say. And it seems like they don't know half of the stuff that is being talked about. So this won't really be like a true video because I'm actually going to be stopping it at certain points to explain why they're saying what they're saying, and hopefully this will clear some of the stuff up for you. Um, and I just think it's funny too. So I mean, it's good to get a laugh, and we all need to get a laugh, especially out of this stuff. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do first. Is going to be Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris, epic rap battles. Let's do it.
That's what battles of history. Donald Trump versus I've got the best word plays. Ask my supporters. I've got more disabilities than a New York Times reporter. You're a scam. Your whole nomination is a hoax.
Okay, the first mistake most people are making. They're thinking that when he's saying that, he's talking about the New York Times reporters being slow. Um, that's not what that is referring to. If you remember in 2016 or 2020, when he was making fun of the reporter that has the disability like this, that's what that line's about. The disability and then his ability to diss you. So that's one thing that everybody's been getting wrong. So I wanted to point that one out. Um, I'll keep going now.
Disabilities and a New York Times reporter. You're a scam. Your whole nomination is a hoax. Your party is so pro-choice they aborted a state's right to vote. Pencil pushing pussy bows think you could scare me with prison? Get your mugshot and your mug.
Okay, so when they're saying that the Democrats are so pro-choice they even eliminated a state's right to vote. Um, that is somewhat true, but not necessarily because there have been many conventions, both on the Republican side and the Democratic side. Matter of fact, Ted Cruz almost did it to Donald Trump in 2016. Until the convention, the nominee is not in stone. It's after the convention. Kamala Harris was placed in before the convention. Well, at the convention, once they all voted for her, that made her the official nominee. So even though we didn't get to vote for her on a ballot, our electors voted for her, for us. So that's how that one goes. And then this next line coming up here with mugshot and mugshot. That's a really good line. Anyway, let's keep going, guys.
My supporters. I've got more disabilities than a New York Times reporter. You're a scam. Your whole nomination is a hoax. Your party is so pro-choice they aborted a state's right to vote. Pencil pushing pussy bows think you could scare me with prison? Get your mugshot and your mugshot. Then come talk to me about convictions. To the radical left, you should be embarrassed. The way you divide our country, I'll call you Camel Toe Harris. Your inflation's got our nation clipping coupons, while it's leaking worse than a wet lab in Wuhan. I had every American's 401k thriving. Stock market's higher than the planes full of migrants you fly in. And don't even try to deny the cognitive decline you were hiding.
Okay, now that one I also have to call out. Um, like him, hate him, whatever you want. Um, Joe Biden's economy, the stock markets have never been higher. If they're setting records every week, then how could his stock market be better? That doesn't make any sense. So that one right there, I have to disagree with. If it was true though, that would be a great burn, but it's just not true. So yeah, I just want to point that one out too. Uh, that line about flying with migrants, that's actually kind of true. Not necessarily that Democrats are flying them over, but do you realize that in America, most of the immigrants that come here and live here and stay here come over on education passes and things like that, and they actually fly over here. So, unless we're going to start doing something about that too, it doesn't matter what we do at the southern border, So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. That one I don't have a clue. I guess they should have just went with that strict plan. I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely an interesting battle so far. I think Trump's kicking our ass. Let's keep going.
Americans 401k thriving. Stock market's higher than the planes full of migrants you fly in. And don't even try to deny the cognitive decline you were hiding. Prop it up Joe like it was Wicked and Biden. I'm here to teach you what losing to a winner feels like. Ask Pence. I know how to drop a mic.
I know you're not all ears, but listen up close. You are JD Vance's fear and level weird. You are gross. You've been bending American decency.
All right. So on that one, the very first line she says is, "I know you're not all ears," because of the assassination attempt, and he supposedly got shot. Um, the other side of the story is that either it was fake blood or that he cut himself like the wrestlers do to get a little blood. I don't know. Uh, Other people got shot, so I'm gonna go with it probably was shrapnel off a bullet that grazed him. Um, but I don't know that I just think that's a great starting off point. She's coming at him, so let's see if she can hold it though, because Trump's got a great amount of good digs at her right now.
Teach you what losing to a winner feels like. Ask Pence. I know how to drop a mic.
I know you're not all ears, but listen up close. You are JD Vance's fear and level weird. You are gross. You've been bending American decency over a barrel. Giving Lady Liberty the finger like BZ and Carol. In that big creepy house with our secrets stacked in piles. From documents to pedos, you spend too much time with files. Having sleepovers with Laura Loomer? What's going on?
All right, so the sleeping in your creepy house line is, of course, how Mar-a-Lago looks. It just does look kind of creepy. Um, but the line with the thought you spend too much time with files, and then whatever she was talking about with the secret files, and then pedo files, uh, because it's already known now for sure that he was number 13 on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. And of course, we know he had the secret documents. Whether he's gonna get in trouble for it, who knows? But he did have them, and not supposed to have them. But neither was Biden. So, I don't know. But that I think that was a deep dig right there. I think that kind of gets him about to level right now. We'll see though. We'll see.
weird, you are gross. You've been bending American decency over a barrel. Giving Lady Liberty the finger like Beasley and Carol. In that big creepy house with our secrets stacked in piles. From documents to pedos, you spend too much time with files. Having sleepovers with Laura Loomer? What's going on with you? Can't you afford more than Timu Melania? You failed in your own city. Big ballot box in court. You're home alone too. You lost in New York. I was there on January 6th. It wasn't fun for me. Just like your bowels, I was evacuated suddenly. Oh, you were history's least hopeful. Presidential hopeful. Mood swinging wildly like stock and truth social. I'm here to build bridges from Texas to Niagara Falls.
She's even got better wow. I hope you wrote that commie crap in red because you're taking a huge loss. Is it ending worse for you than Afghanistan did for you?
Okay, now some reactors were getting this one, so I'm not gonna over-explain it. Basically, it's the fact that Trump wanted to build a wall, and that Kamala Harris's VP last name is Walls. So that was the whole gig there. Pretty weak.
Stock and truth social. I'm here to build bridges from Texas to Niagara Falls.
She's even got better wow. I hope you wrote that commie crap in red because you're taking a huge loss. Is it ending worse for you than Afghanistan did for your boss? A man handed you everything you ever did. You couldn't make your own way. Couldn't even make your own kids.
Your mommy was absent when you were just a little baby. And if she saw you now, she'd wish she were a childless cat lady. And if your racist landlord daddy wasn't dead to kill him, seeing me living rent-free in your head.
Well, I know how you failed the bar exam after that. I guess the half of you whose job it is to rap isn't black.
Oh, good one. You ketchup-smelling edgelord. You rock the beat softer than Stormy Daniels' headboard.
I can't believe I'm even in a race with this hog. Hope you're in makeup in Ohio, cause they're eating the dogs.
Donald, I'm putting you away like a rapist back in Cali. You should leave this battle early, like the crowds at your
I
rallies.
have all the biggest rallies.
Yes? Well, I've got Taylor Swift.
You're ugly.
You are ugly.
Well, you're a Marxist. Jumping Jesus H. Huckleberry Christ on a crutch.
Okay, this will be the last time I stop it till the end. Just to let you know, the president that's writing in obviously is not Abraham Lincoln like it usually is. This time it's Theodore Roosevelt. So I saw like two people, they were like second guessing themselves, but they guessed Theodore Roosevelt. They were right. So yes, it's Theodore Roosevelt. Here you go.
Hope you're in makeup in Ohio, cause they're eating the dogs.
Donald, I'm putting you away like a rapist back in Cali. You should leave this battle early, like the crowds at your
I
rallies.
have all the biggest rallies.
Yes? Well, I've got Taylor Swift.
You're ugly.
You are ugly.
Well, you're a Marxist. Jumping Jesus H. Huckleberry Christ on a crutch. No one wants to fight about politics this much. You, Madam Red, White, and Pantsuit. Don't let getting higher be the greatest thing you ever do. And you, sweet baby back ribs up in heaven. Try not to slide democracy straight to chapter 11. I've come here on the back of my musky-handled beast with a message for whichever one of you sucks the least. This government was founded on self-evident truths, so keep it of the people, by the people, for the people. Malls, who Holster,
I like that last part. Moose. And the part before that, keep it for the people, by the people. But I don't know. It's really close, really close. But if I had to pick a winner, I'm gonna have to go. Even though Trump had the better like lines, Kamala went in harder because she was just nailing off facts, like just true facts, and just bombing them with those. Trump was just like more calling her names and stuff like that. So even though he had I think the better writing for him. Uh, she was nailing him hard. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give that one to Kamala, but just by an edge. um, but luckily, November 5th, we get to decide. We get to vote who wins this epic rap battle. So make sure you're out there and you're voting about ERB and pick your winner. Okay. With that being said, you guys, I hope that kind of cleared some stuff up. So you can enjoy it, listening to it now a little bit better with a little bit more insight. Um, I keep track of this stuff all the time, so and I try to keep it as impartial as I can on this channel. So I mean, it was close. I really had a tough choice, but by the time they were calling each other ugly, I kind of already made my decision. Uh, it was just the sharp barbs that she was throwing. He was hitting her hard too, but just like you couldn't even make your own kids line. That if it would have been like that, Trump doing that the whole time, then yeah, he would have dominated it. He would have. I mean, he would have crushed her. But see, she kept it factual. He kept it somewhat factual, but also insulting. So that's the difference to me. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I just had to do it because the directors I see don't understand some of the lines, so I just wanted to help them out and help you guys out. So do me a favor, please. Take care of yourself and each other, and I'll catch you starting the list right now.